Hello, Wine World. I have the pleasure of having a conversation with a good friend of mine, Elise Baran of Voirin Jumel, previously, right?
Previously,
Okay,
yes.
yes. We visited her several times. She's in this village of Cremant that has incredible Grand Cru Blanc de Blanc Chardonnay.
Absolutely. From my cousin, Mr. Richaume. He produced a fantastic 2017 old wine, old vines, 8 months in oak, and of course only Cramant. So only the vines of Cramant are producing this beautiful generation, Mr. Richaume.
What's the definition of old vine?
Old vines, mostly they are more than 50, 60 years old. Usually the concentration of aroma are stronger because the grapes are smaller, but still a lot of juicy, but very concentrate. Of course, you have less production.
Is it? Can we talk a little bit about previous?
Of course.
Because we first got to know each other through the winery, Baran. Is it okay?
Yeah, of
And
course.
this one right here, Voirin Jumel.
Uh-huh.
I think it was one of the most fantastic, and it probably still is, champagne in the world. Blanc de Blanc. 555 is still one of my favorites
It's
in the
true, it's a
world.
good champagne, yeah.
It is. Yes. So you were there for how many years?
For more than 25 years.
Okay. And what
I'm
was
born there.
Okay. So what was your role there when you were there?
I was organizing all the publicity, the communication, and of course all the administration. And of course, the best part of the job is welcome people.
Yeah,
And it was really
exactly.
my
Yeah.
fun. And I was disappointed to lose my house, in fact.
Oh wow. Yes. After 25 years, and you guys decided to just kind of split.
The new generation wanted me to go away. So easy is the explanation.
But they could use your expertise.
Uh,
You knew the land better than anybody.
Of course, it was. I was the biggest surprise
Yeah.
for me. For me, it was not possible, and it is possible because there were three. I was alone.
Oh,
End of the story.
Okay. Understood. What is your next endeavors? What are you doing now going forward?
Now I'm glad to be focused only on one thing: growing the best grapes.
Okay. And
This is what I'm doing every day. So I am like a gardener, and my partner is Bilka Salmon.
Mr. Billikar.
Exactly.
Oh.
And what I love with them, no chemical, absolutely no chemical.
Okay.
This is green everywhere. When I am in my vines, it's clean.
Yes.
It's clean. It's clean. There's no chemical, no pesticide, no. And it was not possible when you are working in a little house because it's much more work. And with such a partner, it's possible.
Yeah, we were just at. What day did we go to Billikar? Uh, First date, it was the 17th. We were there. We had a great tasting. Mr. Billikar couldn't join us, but who's you remember the name?
Mathieu.
Jerome.
Hi, Jerome.
No, Jerome is a good dude. He gave us a great tasting.
Yeah. They do fantastic champagne. I love the style. It is clean,
Yes.
straight,
Yeah.
and with a lot of delicacy.
So, are you the what would be your title at Billikar?
I provide them from my vines the grapes,
So,
and they help me to grow.
so you're more like in Napa. They would be like
Farmer.
you're more like a contractor hired gun,
Absolutely.
right?
I'm a farmer.
Yeah, you're a farmer. Oh,
I'm a farmer.
basically you're a farmer. Yeah.
I'm a farmer of grapes, and believe me, it's full-time work.
Full-time work. Okay.
But I do it well.
I agree. So where are we at right now? We're sitting in what I think is a lovely little wine shop. People just drop
Champagne
in
shop.
and they want to get a bottle. They sit at the table and have a bottle. What's the name of the place we're
This
at?
is La Champagnothèque. Champagnothèque in Cramont.
In Cremant, yes.
And they focus on to provide champagne of wine growers only. So there's no big brand, and they have this purpose to make discover every champagne of a lot of area. Of course, most of them are coming from the Côte des Blancs Cramant, Ménil-sur-Roger, you have Montcuit, you have Dibolt, you have Marc Ebrard, and so on. But you have as well Blanc de Noir, pure Pinot Noir, pure Meunier, and pure Chardonnay. So we want to educate people to understand that there is three styles in Champagne. The pure Chardonnay, the pure Pinot Noir, and the blend. As soon as we have this information, then the people can learn much more.
And how long has this place been open?
Oh, more than 3 years now.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was just an idea because most of the houses on the weekend, they are closed in villages.
Why? Oh, you mean the champagne
The
houses?
champagne little wine growers, so they are closed.
So people need somewhere else to come.
Yes, it's like a cooperation so that for example, a house who has only 10,000 bottles to sell, they don't want to stay on all the weekend to be open, and they just put their champagne here. That's it.
Does the French people sometimes have a little issue with putting in work, a lot of work sometimes?
No, we don't like to work. Oh, with something to drink. That's the aim of the book at the
All right, so right now, what are we drinking right now? One more time. I know you said it initially, and I'm kind of lost track.
It's a vintage 2016 Génération old vines.
Yes.
8 months in old barrels from Mr. Richomme in Cramant.
Do you probably know him?
Yeah, this is my cousin Richomme.
Oh, your cousin. Is this a Blanc de Blanc?
Of course, a pure Chardonnay of Cramant. Only one single village.
In also Grand Cru. I love Grand Cru. Yeah, Consistency. Okay, so we're gonna move from here, and then we're going to taste. Let's do a Blanc de Noir. How about
Blanc de
that?
Noir?
I'm gonna just put this on pause.
Yeah. You have everywhere air conditioning, but for us it's an exception to have air conditioning.
We're getting ready to get back on point with Elise Voirin from Voirin Jumel, and so now she's a hired gun contractor, just out to make the best juice she can, right?
Absolutely. A small good life.
She's on the grower side of things in life, right? The small growers, yeah. But she also works for Mr. Billicard, and we have a lot of respect for that dude.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Okay, what are we getting ready to have here?
I have Baron d'Auvergne from Mailly, from la Côte des Bouzy. It's Blanc de Noir, Grand Cru, again, 100% Pinot. So it's a classical Grand Cru Blanc de Noir.
Okay, Elise, I have a little trouble with the French language in a sense. This last name has like 12 letters, and you only pronounce like 4.
No, d'Auvergne, it's easy. Fine flower, okay?
Okay,
fine flower.
Okay,
Baron d'Auvergne. Fruits complicated.
Okay, she's ready to pour you guys some. This is Blanc de Noir. I take it. Is there Pinot Meunier or is this
Pinot Noir only?
Only Pinot
Noir Bouzy.
Okay, from Bouzy. We're familiar with Bouzy. We were in Bouzy with. We was at Brice. Brice.
You will recognize the style. It's a classical Blanc de Noir of Bouzy. So very fruity, but as well balanced. The intensity of the Pinot Noir is there, even in the smell.
And that's another conversation. Well, I've seen this bottle before.
Yeah, really?
Because it almost giving me the impression that I'm drinking PJ.
True.
I'm just saying.
They are organic. Yeah. They are organic, and this is the idea of this label because they love the nature. And you understood this is my style now.
What is it about Pinot Noir and Champagne that's kind of so sexy and but it can also be very masculine in a sense.
Absolutely, it's the Pinot Noir is really the good card to be played as soon as you are not really know what people expect, because it's high in acidity and fruity together and lot of power. Depend how long time you can wait in the cellar. Depend if you do the harvest very early or late. It's a noble grapes.
Yes.
We say noble grapes as soon as the acidity is high, like the Chardonnay. But the Chardonnay is sometimes too high in acidity for certain people. But the Pinot Noir not. The Pinot Noir is high in acidity and have the fruity taste naturally.
Mm-hmm.
The Pinot Meunier is really stronger, really fruity, but sometimes the acidity is not high enough.
Yes.
So that there is a risk as well with the Pinot Noir, the Pinot Meunier. With the Pinot Noir, it's the pure value, no risk.
Is that also probably the reason why there's no Grand Cru in Pinot Meunier?
Pinot, certainly as well, because the Pinot Meunier has a very strong taste, and we expect for champagne to be light as well. So a pure Meunier, if you want, after we can taste it. It was hard for the Champagnothèque to find a pure Meunier really well balanced. It's not easy to find the people who are able to produce that.
I think that's what we'll talk about that next. Maybe a pure Pinot Meunier, because some of my colleagues here, they might not have experienced that before, so it'd be a good thing to kind of go through. So you're full time with Billicard, or you?
I do that all the time, and the rest of
What's that?
all my time is spent outside with the nature in the vines. Okay. There is a lot of to do in the vines, believe me. As soon as the grapes arrived on the press, it is minimum per bottle of champagne. So already 1.2 kilo of grapes. It's that quantity of grapes that you have in a bottle. And about work, it's a full-time work. There is always something to do in the vineyard. And moreover, as soon as you are not using chemical, because no machine, no produce. And if you want to get rid of grass without chemical, it's mechanical. Huh? There's no other solution.
How did you fare on Tuesday night with the cold, below zero?
So as soon as it stays more than 1, yes, I'm good. And moreover, it's as well my job to feel good with the weather. I have no power on that. And if I'm not ready to agree that, I have to make another job. And I'm born as a wine grower, and I know the rules at the beginning. The boss is the weather.
Yeah.
That's
interesting you say that, because I have another friend that's in Burgundy, and her name is Anne Perrant.
Uh-huh.
She says that there's no bad vintages, only bad winemakers.
Exactly.
You agree with that?
Totally.
Okay.
Totally. And you know the rules at the beginning. As a child, your parents explain you. It's like that.
It was dangerous when you took the job.
That's it. That's it. If you disagree, go in the office. I don't know. Play with computer. I don't know. That's the job. That's the job.
I love it. Okay. I'm going to digress a little bit, in a sense. Now, the Voirin Jumel brand, as it stands today, who's running that? Is it still successful?
I don't know about the success. We have no more contact anymore together, because I was very, very disappointed to hear about the new generation that I built them. I welcomed them when they were 17. The new generation.
I just have to ask the question: how did you get locked out in this?
I was shocked. That's all.
But I mean, you didn't have a say so.
But the thing is that the new generation wanted me to go away. That's all.
Who's gonna work the Grand Cru lines and all of that over there, other than you?
They pay people to do it.
Pay someone else.
There was someone else.
Oh, okay, I got you.
But it's not like what I call a family.
But it was, right?
It's not what I call a family. I told them you can't do that.
That's what you thought it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Personally, for me, it was a family. That's it. That's the life.
Well, you still have your personal
I have
family.
my 2 children and my husband. We work together.
We work together. You're still good. Okay, perfect. Let's hit pause, please, and we're gonna have a taste, if you don't mind. Okay, we're back on with Elise Voirin, formerly of Voirin Jumel. And what do we have? What little treasure you have for us next?
Difficult to find a pure Meunier in 2 versions. We have it in white version, pure Meunier l'intégral, and we have it in pink version.
Okay, someone's going to ask me why is that pink?
Here, this is a blending process.
But why is the Meunier? I mean, why is it pink?
Why is the color of the skin is pink or purple
So
exactly?
it's a black grape also.
Yes.
Okay.
In fact,
Just
purple.
you said you go purple.
To be honest,
Purple.
the color of the meunier is purple.
Okay. Okay.
Dark purple. We say black, but in fact it's dark purple, and the juice is white. That's
Okay.
why we say blanc de noir. Nobody understands even in French. Huh? White or black.
Is there now like 7 different grape varietals you can blend into champagne in France now? Is it 7 or 8, something like that you can use to make champagne?
To make champagne?
Yeah.
We normally
The top 3, yeah.
the top 3, but there are 3, 4 other not really used because the acidity is not high enough.
It's not
Usually,
high enough, yeah.
usually it's just the curiosity. Personally, I prefer the classical Pinot Noir, Chardonnay, and Meunier because this is not what I'm used to on the other side.
Okay, I understand. You think some of the younger winemakers coming up is going to start making champagne out of some of the 3 or 4 other grape varietals also?
I
or
think
just
there is
use them as a blend, maybe?
a blend, more
Okay.
blend because the acidity is the highest acidity. The noble grapes are Chardonnay and Pinot Noir due to their acidity, and the acidity is the secret to age.
Okay. What's the importance of acidity in making champagne?
The champagne, what you call biscuity taste, or what you call biscuity, creamy butter,
Brioche.
what you
Yeah.
call that, it is in fact the taste of the yeast. The longer the champagne stays in contact with the yeast, this taste will be stronger. And if the acidity, and of course during the time you wait, the acidity decline. But if you want to have something brioche, burr, crispy, you need a long contact between the champagne and the yeast. And suddenly, if the acidity disappears, then you have only brioche.
You have what?
You have only the butter and the brioche. It means what you love in the champagne, the creamy, clean taste. And that's why the acidity is a necessity as soon as you want to age a champagne. To have something balanced, long and light.
Is there mallow in champagne? And if so, how do you control mallow
Mallow, in fact, you're supposed not to control it because it's happened in a normal little house.
But you can control it.
Of course, with temperature.
With temperature, yes.
But it's difficult to control.
So are we getting mallow in most champagne?
The mallow, when you avoid the mallow, you obtain the sensation of acidity will be a little bit higher. It's not really acidity; it's the freshness of butter.
Yes,
This is malolactic. Anyway, you have the name milk inside.
Milk, yes.
So if the the malolactic is inside, it's still in your mouth something like milky.
Yes.
And if you avoid it, the lactic taste is still inside. Otherwise, if you do the malolactic, then it will be a deposit, and the taste of the milk disappear in the filtration.
I understand.
This is how it works.
So we need to get these guys some of the Meunier, or they don't listen very well. Okay.
Allez.
Okay. Yeah.
First we drink. Oops. No,
I got you.
So this is a pure Meunier, Maison Loriot, and you will see it's not a normal pure Meunier. You have something still light, which is not the normal. As soon as you are buying a 100% Meunier, I advise customer to taste it first and buying after. Really, it could be fantastic. It could be fantastic and not, because the Meunier is used to be very strong. Unless you expect something very strong, then it's a very good idea. Cheers. I know it already. Cheers.
And the Meunier is from a small producer here in Cremant? Or no?
No. They are
this is from somewhere else.
Vallée de la Marne.
Okay, yes.
Here by the Champagnothèque, this is why it is so interesting, because everyone is able to taste everything from little wine houses.
Yes, okay.
So I take the pink one for me. It's the same but pink.
Yeah, but she's just getting started on the next wine, though. Cheers. Yeah, we'll catch up. Cheers. All right, from the peanut gallery, what do you guys think about the Meunier? You like it? Does it have a different texture, style, flavor? Hey, Mike, I'm talking to you guys right now.
Hey, Mike.
I'm asking a question about the wine in your glass. What do you guys think? Is it something that stay honest and pure? Is it something that you would go out and think about buying if you? Is it does it fit your profile? I know we've been drinking some really exceptional
Really? But
juice. This. What do you
as
think?
I say, it's not because you like this one that you will love all the 100% Pinot. It's a specific. It's light.
It has a different flavor
Yeah.
profile. Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
With something to eat, absolutely.
Yeah.
You need to cook. Yeah. 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 And it's not heavy. I think the here you can note that the seller is a master to do a pure Grand Cru Blanc de Blanc or a pure Pinot Noir Grand Cru. It's quite not easy, but it's normal. It's normal. It's like when you cook. When you have beautiful tomatoes, you do a beautiful tomato salad. But yes, he he select the Pinot near the forest, or he play with the date of the harvest to obtain the acidity for sure.
So is Meunier grapes when they're harvested, they're slightly larger than Pinot or the same
A
size?
little bit larger, but with the Meunier is very complicated to harvest because it is nice, and suddenly the weather turn and the grapes as well. So it's really it's
So you
good
gotta
on one.
you gotta pay attention to it.
Yes, much
Alright.
more than the Pinot,
Okay,
Pinot Noir and
so
Chardonnay.
let's move on with these guys to the
The pink version. Allez.
yeah. Pinks. What did you
Pink
call it?
version. So it's
Pink passion?
integral. Yeah.
Oh, that's
The
interesting.
pink version.
Yes, this one is
version or
Meunier
passion?
Integral.
Okay, version.
Meunier
Okay.
Integral again, but in pink color.
And once again, this is pink because she left it a little bit longer on the maceration of the skins.
I think no, that one is a blend, a bleeding. It's a blend.
This is a blend.
This is a blend, yes.
Oh, okay. So actually, they just added some red wine to red wine.
Red wine, they added
Red wine to it.
If
Yes.
I well
okay.
remember, yes, it's not a. Yes, it's a blend.
Okay, very good. And what do you know about this wine here?
Oh, Xavier Loriot is focused on the Meunier. This is why we love to work with him because
Who is he?
he is a little wine grower, like
Okay.
all the wine growers on the Champagnothèque.
Yes.
And he's perfect. He has a perfect control on the Pinot Meunier of Damery, Vallée de la Marne. This is where he's really good. Cheers.
Cheers.
With dark chocolate to my side.
We have another name for cheers that we learned. What is it?
À la vôtre.
I'm just.
À la vôtre is correct.
She wants the à la.
À la vôtre. À la vôtre. The problem with à la vôtre, in France we say when we have two ways to say you. It's familiar, it's tu, or so à la vôtre is obligatory,
But it's
polite.
nasty.
And when you drink, you forget the polite terms. And if you learn à la vôtre, you have to learn à la tienne. À la tienne, la tienne, à la tienne is more familiar and it's more friendly. À la tienne, we say tu.
I'm working here.
Absolutely. À la vôtre is a group, and you could be one person. But this is somebody that you have a lot of respect.
Yeah, we got a podcast going on right now.
Voilà.
You know what we were saying before?
Hey, hold on.
Santé, bonheur.
Hey. We with Matisse. He's the guy in charge, right, of this wine place right now. Tell us a little bit about it. What is it for?
For the Champagnothèque.
Champagne. What's the name of the champagne?
The Champagnothèque.
Yes.
Yeah.
And people come here for what reason?
They come here for many reasons. They come for lunch, for some tasting, because we are many tasting of each grapes variety of the different champagne, but there are just small production of champagnes, little wine grower. We are not big house. This is just for discover maybe such better the champagne, because many people know the champagne by Dom Pérignon, Ruinart.
Yeah, most of them.
And the people don't know the little producer champagne, but there are such better.
How many small producers do you have here?
Now,
Approximately.
25, 30 maybe?
no, 20.
20?
20. Yeah, we have 20, and we are going to have two new wine growers. From one is next to Paris. This is the only one is in Île-de-France, and one in Chavos.
Do you have any food here, like small plates? And
Yeah,
can people
we
have food and champagne together?
yeah we have some pairing for the wine. We make salmon. We have some foie gras, rillette,
Good French things.
meat and cheese, something like that. Yeah.
Thank you very much, man. Yeah, absolutely. Cheers.